Yeah. Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
Hi, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I didn't get to do my announcements, but I am live, and today is Relationship Saturday. This is Snack Cackle Talk, and I am Lacey. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to hop on board because I know I failed the assignment. I forgot to um, announce my live. So, yeah, that's what I forgot to do. So, I'm going to give you guys to hop on to this feed and so we can get it going. Okay, I'm trying to get my stuff set up. It's not doing right on this other camera. But uh hold on, I'm gonna try one more time. Try to get it. Okay, it is what it is. Well, at least everybody can see me and my whole clutter behind me in my office. But like I said, this is Snack Cackle Talk. I am your host, Lacey, and today is Relationship Saturday. And no, I do not have a topic. I came on here with the notion that I was going to go through my conversation cards. So today's title is Come Flirt With Me. That is the title that is geared towards the talk, flirt, dare conversation cards. So I'm not going to be on here long today because I have a lot of things I have to do. And I will also invite you guys to scurry over to my husband's YouTube page. Uh, I do his toy reviews, so I'll be doing that tonight. And I'll be doing this, I'll be doing homework, I'll be doing editing. So I'm just a busy little bee today. Uh, but like I said, we're gonna flirt today. Okay. Last week, I don't know if you guys remember, but last week I went through quite a few of these top cards that I really didn't have that many. I went through so many of them. I didn't have that many of them left over. So yeah. So now I have to go through the flirt cards so that I can get everything even and so that for those of you that were curious or interested in these cards, then I'll tend to go through conversation relationship cards, couples cards, and maybe you might want to do it, but I don't understand why they have these down as a game. They are not a game, but to each his own. So here we go. I'm going to go through the first card. I don't know how many I'm going to read. So I'll just sit a few of them out and we'll go from there. Okay. Um, let's see. Also, I haven't had the chance to go through my Bible verses. I always go through my Bible verses, and I've been forgetting to go through my Bible verses. And that's a shame on me because it's like saying I forget about God. I mean, that's just how I see it. So I'm going to make sure that I go through my Bible verses and everything like that, okay? Uh, for today. Matter of fact, maybe that's something that I should do first, considering the fact that all this stuff with relationships and everything. Maybe I should do that first. Let's see. Today is what, the 7th? Oh, okay. Okay, so today's Bible verse is never give up. Love never gives up, never loses faith, and always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. Okay, and it says, write out this encouraging scripture and leave it somewhere you can see it often. Remind yourself of God's faithfulness. So that is steered from my 365 Days of Faith book that I love to read from. So I always try to um, give you guys a verse whenever I come on here, and I've been forgetting. So I thought I'd do that. Okay, so on to these conversation cards. Now, for those of you that are new to my page, this is Snack Kappa Talk. I am Lacey. Today is Relationship Saturday. And for today's relationship, I am going to go through the conversation cards Flirt that comes from the game. Let me put my stuff back together. It comes from the game Talk, Flirt, Dare. Okay. And today we're doing the flirt cards. Okay. Okay, so let's get going. If you guys want to respond, have anything to say, hey, do not hesitate. Go ahead and just say what you got to say, and I will, you know, comment. Okay. Okay, so the first card says, when did you first realize that you want to sleep with your partner? Ooh. Okay, so for me, I've been with my husband since I was 17, and I am a very slow bloomer. Okay, I'm not an initiator at all. So I never knew that I wanted to sleep with my partner. Okay, but my partner, of course, knew he wanted to sleep with me, of course. And I want to say that it happened like we was together for like 2 or 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, because as soon as we did jump over their hurdle and have sex for the first time, I believe that's when I got pregnant with our daughter. Just to tell you the truth, I honestly believe that because I got pregnant immediately, and I believe that it happened the first time that we actually did something. Okay. Um, but I have no idea when I wanted to have sex with him because I'm not an initiator. I'm never gonna tell a guy that um, that I want to have sex. And if I do, it's very, 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 very seldom that I do that. Okay. Okay. The next card is what would be your partner's porn star name? Oh, I am a nickname person. And I do love to give nicknames. And he's gonna get me for this, and it's not a porn star name, but I do call him Pookie, as I'm sure quite a few of us call our spouses or our boyfriends Pookie or whatever. So I do call him Pookie. Um, the next one. Guess what color? Guess what color of underwear is on your partner? Wait, what? Guess what color? Oh, it does say of underwear, but it is your partner wearing. Um, some orange and black, and that is a guess. I think he has on orange and black. I mean, just to kind of put his business out there. Now, matter of if whether or not he knows what color I have on, that he might know. He might actually know what color I have on since he does pay attention. Okay, so another card is write your partner a little poem. It could be funny, romantic, or cute, and go. So I do write poetry. No, I will not cite poetry on here because people do steal your stuff. And I have been writing poetry since maybe eighth or ninth grade. I've been writing poetry. I do have a whole book at home of poetry that I have written. Uh, so there you go. Let's see. Tell your partner about a porno or an erotic film you have recently watched. I haven't watched any. I am not a porn watcher. It is just, it doesn't appeal to me, but to each his own. Okay. But I will watch things that does have sex in it as long as it like creates a scenic view, or it kind of gives me meaning behind it. I'm a romantic, if that makes any sense. So that's why I don't like porn, because it's so raw and unfiltered. And I'm more of a sensual, got to mean something, got to feel it kind of thing, got to be sensual. Yeah. So there was a show they used back when satellite, when everybody had like direct TV where I live at and all that kind of stuff. They used to play a show called Zane, and I think that's the name of the show. I could be wrong. The Chronicles of, I think it's Zane. I think it's Zane. If I'm wrong and you all are familiar, please correct me. But I would always watch that because it's like a little black soap opera, and they have sex in there, but it's with partners that, you know, is sensual. It's never raw and unfiltered, nasty like. But like I said, to each his own. Let's see. How many times a week do you like to have sex? Like I say, I am not an initiator. So my husband is the initiator. If I want sex, I'm not gonna go and tell my husband that I want sex. He just has to guess. I know that's crazy. It is crazy of me to be that way, but I am very shy. I'm very shy with my actions. I'm very shy with my body. And I'm very shy when talking about stuff like that. So I'm not an initiator. So I'm not gonna tell him. But um, definitely in our younger years, because we are in our 40s, our mid 40s, uh, we definitely had sex at least 4 times a week. And everybody was looking like, y'all have sex that much? And I'm looking like, y'all don't. I enjoy sex with my husband. My husband enjoys sex with me, so why not? But he has to be the initiator because I am not going to initiate. I'm not going to give him any like signs or signals that I'm in the mood, if that makes sense. But for 25 years, he's been doing good trying to figure that out on his own. So now that we're in our 40s, though, we don't have sex 4 times a week anymore, and it's not because of our age or anything like that. We both be super busy, and then our grandkids are home with us too, especially through the week. So we really try to reserve that for not. I'm not gonna say reserve, but it mostly happens when they're not there. So I'll just say that because I am a person that cannot do that, do any type of sexual acts while they're there. Like, and I was the same way with my kids. They had to be away at school or whatever. They couldn't be there. I was the same way when they was younger. I don't know why, but that's just how I am. Uh, so with our grandkids being with us guaranteed 5 days out of the week, We'd be lucky if we squeeze it in twice a week. We'd be lucky. So I'll just put that out there. What is your favorite perfume for your partner to wear? Uh, I'm not into name brands, so I have no idea. He knows, like I don't know. I don't buy my husband cologne, but when he picks out what he wants to wear or anything he's interested in, yes, I am mostly there with him to kind of smell it to make sure it's something that I'm gonna like. Because just because it smells good in the bottle doesn't mean it's gonna smell good once you put it on your body. Once it mixes with your aura. So, and I'm a person that loves sweet, soft scents. Um, Nothing just strong. So I have no idea though. Uh, as far as brands go, I have no idea. Now, I did get him some for Christmas, and it just so happens to smell amazing on him. And I got some. I got the exact same thing for our son too. So, but I can't remember the name of it. I just smell it, and if I like it, I get it. I bought it from the mall, so I have no idea. um, which one of your five senses is the most important one to win? The most important one to you when making love? Uh, my sense of smell. I'm a hot mess and then some, y'all. So my sense of smell is extremely sensitive when we're in the act, so nothing can interfere with that. Because if it does, it's going to distract me, and then I'm not going to be able to concentrate on the act because that smell is just going to be getting to me. Uh, but other than that, of course, my sense of touch and feel, everybody knows that. uh, what is your bedroom taboo? Mm, only thing I don't really have one. It just a room that has to be dark or candlelit or um set the tone, it's just gotta set the tone. Like music or something like that to kind of get me really in the mood and really vibing or whatever. Yeah, that's me. um if you had to choose, would you rather dominate or submit? Uh, okay, I'm not a submissive person, but I'm not a highly educated sexual person. So in that instance, I would have no other choice but to submit to certain things within reason. Within reason. I would be a submissive in the bedroom within reason. Now I'll never dominate. I'm too subconscious about myself sexually, not my body. I'm subconscious about myself, like as in how I perform, how I do the act. Like I have no confidence whatsoever. So I will never be dominant. So in that standpoint, I have no choice but to be submissive, but within reason. Within reason. How can your partner demonstrate their devotion to you sexually? Um, for one, know what you're doing. Two, mean what you do. And and when I say that, don't just be doing it just because you're just going through the act, you know. And there's absolutely nothing behind it. Absolutely nothing. You're just going through the act. Then I'm not gonna be in the mood, and she ain't either. She will dry up like the desert. uh, so, and definitely be a leader in the bedroom. Don't expect me to do too much because that's probably gonna kill the vibe, and I'll probably even cry about it. I'm a crier. I'll cry about practically everything if I have to. And I will drop them big fat crocodile tears just to prove my point. But at the same time, that's just me. I'm very sensitive, and like I said, I'm also very subconscious sexually. So yeah, don't expect it. I'm gonna need for my man to know what he's doing and do it with the purpose. And then I will follow your lead. When was the last time you had an erotic dream, and what was it about? Uh, I don't know. Um, the dream I had last night wasn't erotic, so maybe a week ago. What was it about? Being at like a waterfall setting. Y'all can fill in the blanks. I want to assume that I was vacationing, like we was vacationing, and we was doing it outside in the waterfalls, as if that was our land. I'm just saying. That was my dream. In your opinion, what does it mean to be good in bed? I mean, refer back to the question before that. To be good in bed to me is, like I said, I'm not an initiator, and I'm not a person that's gonna tell you that I'm in the mood. So if you just so happen coincidentally to like if my husband just so happens to want sex the same day that I just so happen to be in the mood, but I'm not saying anything, he's basically going to turn me on in a way that's gonna set my vibes, my make my body react, make me flow. Like he's been, like I said, he's been doing good for the past 25 years. I have never had to tell my husband that, hey, I want some. I feel weird saying it. I really, really do. I mean, kudos to the women out there that have the confidence to be able to tell a man like, hey, let's go F, or I want to make love tonight, or hey, let's get a quickie. I'm not that type, but when we do it though, you got to be able to hit the spots. And no, I ain't gonna be able to tell you where to go and what to do. I'm just gonna need for you to know what you're doing and be able to do it, because I'm not gonna be able to coach you through that kind of thing, because I don't know. I just know how it feels, how it makes me feel, and it makes me like it. That's just me. It's weird, I know. What is your favorite time of the day to make love? At night? At night. I don't know why anybody want to have sex during the day. I I know that you can have sex any time of the day. I get it. I really do get it, but I just don't feel like the vibes is there. I feel like if you having daytime sex, you are just straight effing. That's it. And it's gonna be quick. Versus if, I don't know, if we sexting and flirting on the phone all day, me and my husband or something like that. And then by the time nightfall comes, then okay, the volcano been acting up all day. It's time to erupt at night. That sort of thing. That's me. I'm a nighttime person. I just feel like I have better sex and can better participate at night better than I can during the day. Call me selfish. Call me selfish. I have said multiple times that my husband got the short end of the stick, but he's a trooper because he stuck it out. Okay, let's see how many cards I got left. In my stack, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay, 3, 4 cards, 4 cards. Okay. What public place would you like to have sex in one day? Oh, I have no idea. Uh, because that's not something I sit here thinking about. Um, but if I had to choose, um, maybe a balcony, some balcony sex or something. Um, I have no idea. I mean, what do y'all think? Like, if it was y'all, like, if someone or your partner or your spouse said, "Hey, wherever you want to go today, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have sex there. So choose wisely." How would you choose? Like, what would you choose to do? You know, I don't know. I'm gonna say balconies because some balconies even though they're outside in the open, they also can be private as well. So I'm gonna say a balcony. I'll leave it at that. What little thing that your partner does shows you that they care about you? Oh, everything. uh, I don't know, just out the blue. Like I could just be sitting there watching TV. Here he comes, nibbling on my neck, playing in my hair, feeling on me, smacking my ass, all those things. I mean, we're married. So he does all those things. So I don't know. Of course, he compliments me. I'm cute. I'm beautiful. You pretty. You are so extra pretty today. How do you look so innocent? He does all those things. um, what personality trait of your partners do you find the sexiest? I don't know. Up until now, my husband didn't seem like he had no personality. I mean, he like he when he get with his friends, he's a different person. I get to see a side of him that he doesn't show to me when it's just me and him. You know, but he does. He when I first heard him or saw him laugh, not smile but laugh, it seemed weird. It seemed it seemed like he rarely does it. But now he does it more, so that's a good thing. So he's starting to kid more where he didn't kid before. He's starting to be more lighthearted, instead of always being so serious all the time. He's not a mean person. He's just always serious. Like he didn't look like he knew how to laugh. And that's a really, really big thing for me. Like I'd have to act silly just to get him to smile. Not laugh, but just smile. So to see him laugh, it seems kind of weird, but that's sexy to me to see that he is starting to bring out a different personality of himself. He laughs more. Um, so this is the last card that I'm going to read today. Okay. Um, so it says, Do you have a secret fetish? What is it? No, I don't have. Not a none. Not a none. No fetishes over here. Okay. I don't have a butt fetish. I don't have an armpit fetish. I don't have a neck fetish. I don't have a foot fetish, fingertip fetish. I don't have a D fetish. I don't have none of that. And I don't think my husband does either. I read a book once that this young lady in the book was getting her toes sucked, and I asked my husband, I said, "Would you suck my toes?" He's like, "Hell no, I don't know where the hell your toes be." So I know he don't have no foot fetish. And so I know he don't have no foot fetish. And no, I do not have ugly toes. I do not have corns. I do not have any of that on my toes. But he does not have a foot fetish, and I don't have no type of sexual fetish. So I'm just there. If you guys made it this far in my live, I just went through a series of these cards, Flirt, and next week I'm gonna go through the Dare cards, okay? And I kind of just wanted to single them out to see how they flowed, see how they were. They are supposed to be conversation cards. They are not a game. So do not buy these with the hopes that, hey, we're going to chunk some dice and pull a top card, a flirt card, or a dare card. Like, y'all going to be bored as hell if that's what y'all walking into this with. But if you go into it with a group of people and y'all have the notion to get to know each other, open up to each other, share with each other, that's what these cards are. So, and I'm that type of person. I love being able to draw things out of a person that they wouldn't usually do on their own. So if you thought about getting these cards, hey, these cards could definitely do that for you. Um, Out of all the cards that I have gone over so far, the best ones that I have gone over so far are what it is, the date night conversation cards, ace metaphor cards. Um, some of the spellings and the words were jacked up, but the cards themselves still served its purpose. So yeah. As far as like meeting someone, like I've gone on a blind date. I don't know if anybody else has gone on a blind date before. And I was a teenager when I went on my blind date. Shy, timid, standing there, didn't know what to say, just smiling, every stuff like that. But the let's get deep conversation cards for couples, icebreakers and all that, let's get deep and let's get deeper kind of thing. Those are some wonderful cards that could be initiated when you're around people that you don't know, like a group of people, and you don't know each other and y'all are trying to get to know each other. The let's get deep cards are some wonderful cards to do if you try to think about like having like little gatherings, little parties, but it's with a group of friends where a friend can invite a friend, but nobody really knows their friend there. And you pull out this card and everybody opens up to each other, get to know each other. The let's get deep cards are for that. Now these talk flirt dare cards, these cards are not for that. These cards are meant for groups that know each other, like y'all are familiar with each other as a person, but you want to get to know each other more. That's what these cards are. So yeah, they're all different. So I like them all on different levels. So if you ever thought about it, I felt the need to try to explain the difference between the three conversation cards that I have gone over so far. Uh, like I said, if you made it this far in my life, hey, go ahead and take a second out of your day and follow my page. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, TikTok. Y'all can. I'd appreciate it if I have a goal of getting one subscriber. That's my goal, one subscriber. But other than that, y'all can always follow me. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok at Snap Cackle Talk, and that is Cackle with a K. Um, I will be on here again next Saturday, and I will see you guys next time. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Okay, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now.